Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
No, we're gonna ask Jono here what he thinks. Let's ask Jono.
I just want to ask you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to ask you guys, what would you do if you were putting these ladies' seats? Ask yourself that. Truly, sit down, think about it. If you were in a business meeting in a hotel room with one of these men, all right, and something like this happened to you, what would you do?
kick him in the balls.
That's a good question. That's a good question because, you know, what would I do? It's a decision I would make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For one. You know what I mean? I'm in a place I make a decision. I mean, she knows what she's getting into. The fear of it saying like, oh, it won't happen to me in this day of age, in the entertainment business, that's something that, you know what I mean? You can't be that naive. You know, so you make a decision. And if I'm going to make a decision, you know, it's either I'm going to extort him, you know, or I'm going to, but as far as being naive and being the victim to it, I don't know, in this day of age, I can't see it.
That's why I want to play devil's advocate in this and ask, like, do you find that it is extortion for how long some people have waited and then came out with it, ruining their careers, their lives? Like, what they did was not right.
She's suing him.
Yeah.
She's suing
Yeah,
him.
she's exactly. So, but it's publicly. Like, a lot of people could have did this not publicly, right?
These people have impacted the mental health and the well-being of these people and taken advantage of some very young and very impressionable and very and not, even if it's not young, it's still other people.
Yeah.
They've taken advantage of it. You don't. That's not acceptable. Why should it be done privately?
Yeah.
No.
Adding to that, the mental side of that, that's the biggest thing. And that's what a lot of people don't take into account. Is that there's a mental factor that goes into all of this. When you get sexually abused, and this person has all this power. Look at Jessie Reyes. She did a song about her sexual abuse. She wanted a record deal so bad, she thought twice about sleeping with the guy who was
Music
giving her the
producers?
deal, the producer basically, who was going to give her a deal.
Yeah.
She thought about it. She said no. Then she went back to the house where there was a party.
Yeah.
Okay.
He asked her again, and she said no. But she thought about it again, and she kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
These are men. I'm just gonna put it out there. Men. You know, these are men that are holding a lot of power in an industry that is so hard for women like yourselves to move forward or even be bigger than they are. You know what I mean? How many female producers do you know that are like big?
Yeah. I think the percentage is like 85% of the producers out there are men.
Exactly.
That is ridiculous in an industry that there's probably equal amounts of men and women, and the women are just as able to do
Talented,
the job.
even if not more talented. Look at freaking Shonda Rhimes.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
She has.
But I think it takes a mental capacity, like you said, to be at that level. Like, you got to be emotionally equipped. You can't be going into a meeting having a ball out set breakdown. No one's going to take you seriously, right? Like, you got to be mentally and emotionally is the big word, stable.
Absolutely. In this day and age, the women now are a lot stronger.
A lot.
than
Oh,
they
yeah.
were. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not to integritize myself, but I went to film school and I totally, when I started film school, said, if I need to sleep my way to the top and use this, I will. Because I
and then there's me. It's funny because then there's me. I'm like, if I need to kick some balls to get to the top, I will kick their balls. But like, I will not do that.
You had to make that choice.
Of course, because
You shouldn't have
I won't
to make
sleep
that
with
choice.
anyone, but I will fight my way to the top.
I work in a predominantly male industry, and I work in and you can't do that. You have to.
But this is the day. Look how long it took us to vote.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Was it just last year we're able
Things are
to?
changing, but you know what I mean? It's still slow. It's
Yeah.
still not where it should be. It's
No.
not equal to what it is.
Same with
So-
pay. Don't men get paid more than women
Yeah.
still?
Yeah.
Like we're still living in like 1908 in some of our legislations, we'll say, right? It's ridiculous, right? In schools now they've implemented girls in some schools. Girls can't wear tank tops or spaghetti strapped shirts
Because it's
because
distracting.
it's
to the
distracting. Or
boys.
Lululemon pants. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Really?
Maybe teach.
Strong feelings about
Maybe teach the boys
Shauna, what do
to
you think?
control themselves.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
that's
That's
He really
true.
does have a good point though.
At a certain age.
But then
yeah.
again, social media is flooded with half-naked girls. Let's touch on that for a second because honestly, everyone's putting their body out there now. There's nothing left to the imagination. So it does come down to self-respect, right? And that's what, most of the strongest women out there, display, like Oprah, and respect yourself, respect your body, respect your mind, your health.
Well, let me interject and add this question in.
Yes.
If you were in a hotel room and you were to have a meeting with your employer or boss or a potential job, and that employer or that boss came out in the road, what would you do?
I
Would you
would not
continue-
be
really wanna know
in a
individually?
hotel.
No,
I would
what
not
would you
be.
do?
I would maybe
You
take
have to
precautions.
sometimes.
I would have something in my purse.
Pepper spray.
I would
Discreetly,
explore it.
very, very discreetly. Have it there.
She would-
That's
In
it,
case
individually.
I've been
he
in
were
that
to,
situation.
yeah, in case he were to try anything creepy or sketchy, bam, you would never know. And I'd be like,
Yeah.
Well, it is inappropriate for someone to come out in the road, but
Yeah.
what would
It
you,
is.
what
I
was
would-
your first reaction?
I've been in that situation, and
Yeah.
I backed away, not so slowly, and kept the conversation rolling and said, we need to be getting to this event we're going to, and that was not absolutely what was on his mind, and so I walked out. I turned around and I walked out. But I was not, I'm also very cautious when I'm in those situations, so I left an easy access to the door and I made sure that I had a way out. But, that's hard when you look at people that are in these positions. In my positions that I've been in, it's really not going to impact my role. I mean, I still have to deal with it in a mature manner and in a way that's going to, I'll be able to keep moving forward. But with actors and actresses and models and people like that, with these men in authority, they know if they come forward, it can impact their career. They come forward, they may never work again, and this is what they want to do, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're judging it at a whole different level than what someone in IT or someone who's an executive or whatever is judging it, is having to deal with it as.
Gotcha. But that particular case, do you think that that woman actually has a case? Because she agreed for him to give her, a massage?
A massage, oral sex
Oral
for
sex.
several minutes.
She did.
Yeah.
She
She never-
I
gave-
didn't stop
She
right
never
away.
agreed.
There was several minutes.
She never-
Several
I would
minutes.
have that time.
Like, if somebody, yeah.
She never agreed to
Yeah.
it. She
But
No,
then
for
he
the-
did
for
come
the-
out and say that he had a problem too.
Yeah.
Well, he did say that he asked, "Can I give you a massage?"
Yeah.
Then he asked, "Can I give you fellatio?"
Right.
Then and she said yes. She allowed him. Well, she didn't say yes. She allowed. She didn't. No,
She didn't
she
say
said
yes.
She didn't say
She
yes.
said no,
no.
but
She said no. But she allowed him to
And
do it.
he
yeah, she
insisted.
allowed him. He insisted. She allowed him.
He
He insisted.
insisted. He kept insisting,
Yeah.
and then it happened. She doesn't say how it ended up being allowed to happen, and that was my point of he's
What
an
I'm-
awfully big guy. If he's being insistent, maybe he forced
Yeah.
Why
it.
couldn't they? Why
Well-
couldn't they run out of the room though? Like if you're talking, I know he's like their career. He's the door to their career. Like I understand that, but when it comes down to your safety or a job, aren't you just supposed to just leave?
You should.
And
Make
like,
an excuse.
yeah,
I need to
say
go to the
I've gotta
bathroom.
go.
I have a
Yeah,
call.
That's
I
so
need to
much
make-
easier said than done.
It's so
Going
true.
to the
Yeah.
Series Club, these people, you do not
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
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 Bottom
What
line.
these people's lives are like.
That's true.
And people want to sit here and say, oh, I would have done this. I would have
Yeah.
done that. Yeah, sure you would have done it in your head.
Yeah.
But had you been put in
Yes.
this situation,
Put
maybe
yourself
this
in
person grew up a certain way, and they're like you said, I would have done anything to get to the goddamn top. At the end of the day, right? So,
very true.
no.
It
you can't
is,
sit here and
right?
say,
Yeah.
If I was that girl, I would have done this. Sure, you're prideful, you have a job, you're secure, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You're watching these people
From a
outside
distance.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's
But
right.
Had you been in their shoes
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
there was $20 million on the table,
Oh.
you know how much money was on the table for these
You
people.
never, you
You
don't
just sit there
know.
and know the
Yeah.
bare minimum.
Yeah.
So had you
That's
know
true.
Like, you
that there
could've
was this much money on the table,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
bam.
That's
maybe,
true.
Maybe,
Exactly.
maybe she's down to her last freaking dollar.
Thank you, there you
Right?
go.
And it's a
Yeah.
matter of feeding
How big was she
herself or
when
her
she was
kids.
upstairs?
Yeah, we don't know. Does this? I was gonna ask. Does this happen in the gay and lesbian community, in the LGBT?
I think it's more on like in the LGBTQ
Yeah.
community from my perspective,
Mhm.
and me just saying this. I think it's more of a race thing than it is
Sexual harassment.
there's sexual harassment no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Like you can go to the club and guys are grabbing your butt.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because
It's
I know we talk about it in the in the straight community, but you never really hear on it in the other
well,
communities,
picture
right?
this from a gay male perspective.
Mhm.
I can't talk about lesbians. I can't talk about transgenders or anything
Right.
for them or anything else to go to. But in the gay community, they can be like this. Males are known to be dogs or very horny men.
Yeah.
Right.
You put males with other males,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I always wonder.
10 times worse.
It's that time. Sorry, I was just saying that could be like what? Like I'm just picturing it. I don't think I could say it on camera, but I could just imagine. Jesus.
It's very intense, but
Yeah.
I mean, you deal with it the best way that you can. That's
Yeah.
why when I see stories like the Weinstein
Yeah.
situation, it's disgusting because
Yeah.
there was a recording, alleged recording
Mhm,
of
mhm.
him and another woman, and just the way he was talking down to her,
Exactly.
just, and all I can think about my single mother who raised all of us. You know what I mean? And like that's the shit she has to deal with
Yeah.
when she has 3 kids out.
Yeah, and you know, that's the thing, like, very in support of what you were saying. You don't know where these people come from, and you have a man like that who is talking down
Yeah.
to you and degrading these women. You don't know where they've come from.
Exactly.
You don't know whether they've been through other abuse in their past, how much strength and willpower they have and belief in themselves. And then you have somebody with that kind of power over them that can offer them the world and yeah, exactly. And then they're belittling and degrading them and making them feel that's control. That's
Yeah.
mind control, and that's what they're doing. And it's so wrong. It's,
So
yeah,
would you
I'm
say
so-
this all ties into Bill Cosby then? And because that kind of was the floodgate that kind of opened up, because this has been going on, you know, people have been just coming out over the past couple of years now since the Bill Cosby case. After hearing Harvey Weinstein's story, how do you feel about Bill Cosby now? Or has that changed your outlook on anything of his story? What do you think?
that story is different and very
That's different.
and it's the storyline behind it is a lot more confusing and a lot less cut and dry.
Yeah.
I do believe, based on the sheer volume, I do believe there's probably some merit to it, and there are people that, you know, there's some merit to their story.
Absolutely.
But my first thought on that story when I heard it was, come on.
Yeah, right.
Bill Cosby.
Makes me laugh all day long. Like, what?
And then you hear all these women who talk about how supportive he's been to
Yeah.
their career and
Yeah.
been like a
Yeah.
father figure to them.
Exactly.
And then you hear a couple of the stories and you're like, oh, now that's shady.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not so
Yeah.
sure about that story.
Yeah.
But then the sheer volume that's come out, and
Yeah.
some of those stories don't sound shady.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you know, there's got to be, in my mind, there's got to be some merit to it. How full of merit it is, I don't know.
What I find is a lot of people in the time that these claims came out, they partied. When you party, you take a sedative to come down. Now, if he had those sedatives for them to come down, I could see them going to his rims and